It rises from the deep via several of the same effects shots. Three-headed shark attack. This is the second installment in a series that pretty much has no continuity. But before we get into it, make sure to check out my book, Chomp, which was written in time, thank God. This is a killer shark book that I wrote, and I'd be honored if anyone would check it out and give me feedback on my second book, my first being Wild Man. The links to purchase it on Amazon on paperback and or Kindle are in the description below. Let's get into the review. The plot. A research facility is attacked by a giant three-headed shark, and the ones that have escaped have to go off to warn people and try to stop the shark at the same time, which is attracted to garbage. That's your plot. The actual movie description lied. The cruise ship only takes up about, at the most, 30 minutes of screen time. The actual plot they wrote on the back was, when a mutant shark threatens a cruise ship, it eats its way from one end of the ship to the next. Nothing about a research station or anything, or the island at the beginning or end of the movie. This could have worked. First off, the trailer is amazing. Secondly, this has great effects for the time it was made and the budget. Other than that, though, it is a tedious, choppily edited mess. I will give kudos to the neat idea that is actually the plot. As I said, the cruise ship is only in a little bit of the movie. The research station is pretty cool. The outside actually looks like a research station. The inside looks like an office. Like a insurance company office or a cubicle area. The thing that really bothers me, though, is that everything is stretched out to the limit. It's like a piece of gum. It stretches and stretches, and eventually it's gonna break. And that's when it all falls apart. That happens pretty quickly. Once the facility starts to sink, we watch them all try to swim up to the boat one by one. Then when the other boat starts to sink, we watch them try to get people off the boat on the ladder one by one by one by one by, oh my god, get on with it. The paddle wheel boat attack is awesome, though, for the most part. It kind of makes no sense. After the second time the shark jumped on the boat, it probably either should have sank, or at least gone like, whoa! It just more like tilts a little bit, and then it's fine. The ideas are cool. The execution is horrendous. Character-wise, I didn't hate most of the characters like I did in Two-Headed Shark Attack. I'll give it that. Rob Van Dam and Jason Simonis were likable enough. Rob was a bit too nice, though. It came off as a bit distracting. Danny Trejo is in this movie, and he is awesome! The movie knows what to do when you have Danny Trejo in a movie fighting a shark. A three-headed shark, nevertheless. Have him use a machete. There's a character that gets separated from the group. His name is Howard, and you will hear his name over and over and over again. Howard! Howard! Hey, Howard, you here? Howard! The gore, the effects, while the effects have a major improvement added to them where the shark actually looks like it's moving, it just looks cool. The gore is a bit weak, while the kills are awesome, and while the build-up to the kills is awesome, like with the guy jumping off the pier on the boat, or whatever you call it, the stairwell, or I don't know, he jumps off it with an axe, and he slams down on the shark, and then he's riding the shark, and then just kicks him up and eats him. Sure, there's a lot of blood, but we don't really get to see people ripped apart, which is annoying. Joseph J. Lawson and Steve Clark, as well as Paul Knott, and the rest of the team do a stellar job on the shark and other visual effects, though. They obviously showed progression in their skills with the visual effects software. It looks more realistic than Two-Headed Shark Attack, which didn't look god-awful by any means. Also, the sets and locations are a nice added bonus. We get an island, an underwater facility, and the paddle wheel boat. The motion picture soundtrack, Christopher Kanu and Chris Ridenauer do a lot of the Asylum's movie scores. I don't think they get enough credit. They came up with an identifiable theme here for the movie, and it works. It's actually really catchy. Too bad I can't say the movie as a whole follows in the footsteps of the music and effects. It's a fun movie at times, but at other times, it's quite boring. The acting wasn't the best. There isn't enough gore, but there are a ton of kills. Also, the pacing is off by a lot. Still, if you want to enjoy a killer shark movie with not too many heads, then I suggest this, but keep your expectations very low. You also might need a beer or two to get through it. Overall, I give Three-Headed Shark Attack a 1.5 out of 5. Thank you all for watching, and Lion Brian Gatto, the horror show host. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon, where even $1 a month can help keep this channel going on strong, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, you'll get access to body counts and other music videos that you can't get on YouTube because of copyright and age restrictions. Also, hit that notification bell, and as always, subscribe.